Hello and welcome back. This is Darius Torana and we are back on Valheim. As you can see, I have upgraded a little bit. I haven't done anything on the base yet, but I have a cool new shield. I've got a helmet. And so yeah, I also have a third chest that I've built over here. So, what we're going to kind of start on today is I'm going to start doing my building. I'm just going to do a pretty simple build. I'll need a bit of wood for it, but we are going to go ahead and get started on that. I have crafted up a hoe, which will let me level out ground. How the hoe works is if you stand on a portion of ground and then click in another area, it will level it out to how the level you are currently standing on. So, as you can see, I just leveled out this little area here. So I'm just going to kind of keep raising up this area here around. Right. So this should be big enough for the build. So like I said, I'm not doing anything crazy. So yeah, go ahead and put that down. I've also upgraded my axe to a flint axe. I'm going to get rid of this bush here. And this one here. Okay. Alright. So, for some building tips, I should have enough wood to go over a couple things. So, for some building tips, you can build directly on the ground with a floor, like so. But as you can see, even having leveled it out and everything, it doesn't look super duper great. So, one thing you can do instead is you can build up a foundation. So, I am going to be using these pillars for the foundation. You'll do just like so. You can go a couple out with this. So if you look, when you're looking at these ones are blue because they're grounded. These ones are green because they are very steady. Still very steady. So now it's yellow, that means it's kind of unsteady. And now it's red. The next one that I build on it is just going to break. So how you combat that is you just put in another little thing there. I personally prefer to put one in every section, simply due to the fact that if it's in every section, then it gives the building a little more stability, at least from what I've seen. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish up this little foundation, though. This building's not going to be super high, so the building itself doesn't need to be super duper steady. What this does, though, is even when the ground is not completely level, it'll give you a level building platform. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this out, and I'll bring you guys back in. Alright, and I'm back. So this is my little foundation here. So we have it fully steady. Actually, that area might... Nope, fully steady. I am going to, just for aesthetics look, bring that up, because while it technically was on the ground, it wasn't looking like it was. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build in the floor with this stone. I'm going to build in the floor. Now, one thing you can do with the floors, I mean, there's only one type of floor that I've seen so far. And so you can build it like this, so it's equal and even along everything. I personally have realized I don't really like that floor. So I like to rotate them. It does take a little bit longer to build because you have to do the rotations and everything. Oops. There we go. Alright, and then roll these in just like so. There. So, now it gives the floor like a more, not universal look, the opposite of that, but a little more unique look. So, that's kind of what we're doing there. So, now that I've got the floor built, I'm going to start working on the walls. Oh, I need to break that one out, because I'm going to be making a fireplace as well. One of the things that I've learned that I really like in Valheim is just the crafting system. It is super fun. I'm going to go collect some more wood before I start doing the walls and such. I will be right back. Alright, so the next step I've already kind of done. You're going to want to put half walls all along here. And then I realized that my base wasn't large enough, so I extended it out a little farther. But you're going to put one of those, the 45-degree corner pieces, and then you're going to just put a wood beam at each of these intervals. And then in the front, you're going to put a corner piece on each side of your door, and then the X piece with a thing there and there. Next, we're going to take one of these. May have made it too wide this time. We did. Alright. So these are supposed to be touching. By the way, this build is not mine. I am attempting to recreate a build made by somebody that I saw online. I cannot pronounce their name, unfortunately, so I can't give credit. I'm going to try to find the video so that I can just put it in my description. Try to find it. Watched the video once, so that's why I'm doing so well in recreating this. Also, my workbench is just short of where I would build another workbench, but I'm just kind of too lazy to do that, so I'm not going to. Hopefully this is going to be it's just shy of where it's going to make it easy. So I am going to build another workbench for it. Alright, building. So we're going to go ahead and recreate this machine. Oh, it did rain also. That's why some of these things are damaged. You can see that the damage is there because it's green. So we're going to just repair everything so with that, we'll go ahead and rebuild these ones. And we're that spot right there. That's going to be our fireplace. Okay. There we go. Now, not only does spraying it out give you an idea of where you're going to have kind of structural issues, but it's going to make your final build look nicer as well. So now we're going to put some quick standards. So never tried to get these night corners in before, so I'm not sure how hard it is to get these snapped in. Does that look right? Actually, I have to go find that video and watch it. Next step honestly, I can't remember what to do after this, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Alright, so I know kind of what to do now. I need some notes. Stupid, I forgot to just pause it. Alright, so technically this should be done before you put on the other roof segments, but we're going to take these lesser beams. Oops. And we're literally just going to make Alright, so I'll bring you guys back in once the build is fully finished, because it's not going to be much longer now, and it's basically just going to be kind of finishing it up, cleaning it up, and getting the rest of this wood harvested. So Alright, and we are back. So, I got the rest of the house built. So, the little caps here, like these little wooden pillars sticking out, those are not a part of his original build. I like to add those on because they add a little bit of depth to the build. He also didn't have a ceiling on his chimney, which means that if it rained, the fire would go out. So I tried a couple different things to see what I liked. So first off, here's the inside. We've got the bed here. We've got our crafting bench here, our workbench there. And I stuck the wood chopper outside, but it is close enough that I'm still getting the bonus so that the bed, or so that it is level 2 still. Now, one thing, I don't think I snapped these in right, because I don't think there's supposed to be that space there, so that may be something I work on to fix in the future. I also don't know how I feel about these really, really huge windows. One thing you can do to make windows feel a little more finished, though, that I have learned is you can snap in wood pillars. And I'm out of wood. But you can snap in wood pillars to kind of outline the windows. As you can see, like that one looks way more bare, and even just with the side pillars, this is looking better. So I may make these windows a little bit smaller, though. I don't know how I feel about the gigantic windows. However, this is going to be our little home sweet home. Now, for the roof, like I was saying, there was a couple of different things that I did, but what I settled on, because just having the cap here down there was not giving enough space to have the smoke bellow out, so I raised it up on 2 half walls. What was that? I raised it up on 2 half walls, and that made it so that the smoke could billow out. I liked it a lot. The other thing that I've seen is doing like one of the 45-degree angle ones, but that to me just looked really tacky, especially on a build like this. Like, this looks nice. One thing I might do, I don't know, I might pillar there and there on these windows, especially since I'm going to outline the windows, but that's all stuff I'm going to work on a little bit later. But for now, I think that this is going to be our episode. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. This has been Darius Torana on Valheim, and as always, keep on surviving.